Here we go. Yo, yo, yo. What up, though, man? Money Moon in the building, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Feeling great, my boy. How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm trying to get like you, man. Shined up, drift up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I see you making waves right now. You was just out in the Triple D. Saw you on real life street stars. Pushing your single. You know what I'm saying? Blazing in the streets, man. Tell us about the single, man, that you pushing right now.
Hey, man, Hittin. For y'all who don't know, man, Hittin, the remix featuring my dog Fujiano, featuring Moneybag Yo. It's going all the way up right now. Produced by my brother Mundo. If you ain't heard, it's a real banger. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go hear that song right now, everywhere. YouTube, all platforms.
I got you. So, like, when it come to like production, man, like, cause the project itself, the song itself goes off. Like, take me into like that whole, like, how did you link up with Moneybag Yo? Like, how did you put that single together?
Basically, like, it came together, you feel me, between like once I linked with AE, like when we put the remix together.
Gotcha.
We was going over, which artists we want to use for the remix to really make it go. We felt like Moneybag was a good fit right now, you know what I'm saying? He go hard. So, was reached out like that, and we linked up at the Yo. He dropped his verse on there, quick, easy, slime. Him and Fu both pulled up and knocked them out at the Yo.
That's hard. Like, when it comes to creating songs, I know like a lot of artists the new thing is the Punchin, kind of not writing, which is cool. Like, when it comes to creating an actual song, like, man, like, what's your process? Like, do you sit down on a day and just listen to a bunch of beats? Like, how do you come up with your content or a song?
I come with just straight off the vibe, bro.
Got you.
Like, I go strictly off the vibe. I might be in the studio by myself, might be in the mode, or I might be in the studio, the whole gang in here, we all in here, smoking it up, you feel me, cooling and vibe, or I might be at the crib in the kitchen, hop on mine and just catch the vibe. That's how I go. I just pull up some beats. I might listen to some beats and hop on, or I might just say, Mondo, whatever you pull up, I'm rapping. I don't care what it is, pull it up, I'm gonna hop straight on it. So it's like, it ain't really no certain way. I just go straight off on vibing at the time.
I got you. So, like, I used to own a studio, right? And I used to focus a lot on getting a bunch of high-end equipment, like, $3,000 Neumann mics and Avalon preamps and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Artist of your caliber, when you're looking for a studio, man, what's important? Like, is it the vibe of the studio or the equipment of the studio?
It's all of that. I don't want to, of course, like, I'm not really going to be recording at no studio that ain't at least going harder than my own studio at the crib, you feel me? Because it's like what we paying for, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
But then, more importantly, it's about the engineer and, the vibe of the studio. I don't like no wide open studio. Everybody coming in and out. Anybody could be up and folks running through your beats or something. Like, I don't like that. I like a more personal lockdown studio, feel me? My studio, you gotta walk through about 6-7 doors to get where I'm at. So yeah.
Studios nowadays though, like, people look at studios kind of dangerous though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of things go down at the studio, man. Like, being that you got a home studio, right? So
I got my own equipment, but I also got a studio that I go to too.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. So it's like security. Is that like something you look for in the studio, or that don't really matter?
Oh yeah, that matter. Security matter. Like I just said, I don't like no wide open studio. Like, that's got something to do with that too. You feel me? Like, when the studio wide open, all kind of folks coming in. I walk in, somebody I got smoked with or something. Like, I don't got time for none of that. You feel me? So that definitely play a part too.
Got you. And so then you got the joint with Lil Durk, man. That's crazy. He going off right now.
Yeah, man. He going crazy. Shout out
crazy
Durk
right now.
Yeah.
Like, how did that single come about? How did you link with Durk?
That came about pretty much like the same way, really, through with AE. We already knew we was gonna go with Eat next, you know what I'm saying? For y'all who don't know, Eat remix out right now. It's going crazy, featuring Lil Durk, produced by June James. But yeah, we already knew, like, man, we gonna push the Eat. So we was doing the same process, like, who we gonna put on there? We wanted to go a different route this time, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it came about. And Durk, I really met Durk right then, like, working at the shoot.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it came about like that. He's solid.
The vibe, what was that vibes like? Because you from Atlanta originally. You got to Chicago because he live here right now, right? He here for the most part.
I heard. Yeah,
but we assume, I guess. I guess you don't want to really disclose that for so much. Like, like when y'all creating that song, do you like most of your records there are they already done and you and your team sit down, like you said earlier, and just decide who's best for the single? Or and when you do select the person, do they normally come to you or you just send them like, hey, record this and they send it back? Like, do you normally get in the studio with them?
Well, for example, with these, like I say, it was both. With the eat, it was a sent back.
Got you.
Hittin, they pulled up to the we did. You know what I'm saying? So
got you.
It could be either or, you know what I'm saying? Some folks I do send the tracks and then they send them back, or some people we just lock in right then and get it done.
Okay. So let's talk about the upbringing, man. So Atlanta born and raised, right?
Oh yeah, really more see, when you from here, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get specific.
Let's get specific. Let's break that down.
All right, yeah, for sure. Me, I'm from the east side, you feel me?
Okay.
The east side of Atlanta. You got East Atlanta,
okay,
but you got the east side. I done lived through the whole east, you feel me? From all the way to Rockdale County, all the way to East Atlanta, Moreland Ave, and in between. So I've been up and through the whole east.
So break this down. So you got east, because you said east side of Atlanta, then East Atlanta.
I'll break that down.
What is the difference?
All right. I'm from Stone Mountain.
Got you.
Stone Mountain is on the east side of Atlanta. The east side of Atlanta got Stone Mountain, Lithonia, Decatur, feel me? East Atlanta, all the way, like I say, anything east of the city of Atlanta. But East Atlanta is the east side of the city of Atlanta.
Got you.
Feel me? Like literally. So you got East Atlanta. Then as you keep going east, you go into Decatur. Then you go into Stone Mountain, Lithonia, so far. Like
got you. Yeah. So like what percentage of people actually, because almost now you explaining that made me think of Atlanta kind of like New York with a bunch of different boroughs. It all make New York City. But like, you know, when people think Atlanta, but when somebody say Decatur, technically Decatur is its own.
Technically Decatur is its own city. That's exactly. So like, that's why I say when you hear now, when to everybody else, you say I'm from Decatur, they're like, you from East Atlanta. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
The rest of but here in the city, it's like, oh, you from Decatur. Not from you from Decatur. You from Stone Mountain. You from East Atlanta. You from.
So if you could put a percentage on it, like how many artists that, you know, that's known from the Atlanta area are actually from the city of Atlanta? Like,
it's hard for me to say because I don't be knowing.
You
feel me? Exactly where, but a lot of them is from like
the actual city.
But yeah, but like I like to let folks know I'm from Stone Mountain. You feel me? But I be in the city. I be everywhere. But I like to let them know that. You feel me?
So growing up in East Atlanta or in East Side of Atlanta, whatever, like what was the politics over there like? As far as growing up for you, was it gang culture? Was it drug culture? Like, what was the biggest influence in that area?
For me, the politics like was more like I came up just like I just say the average, like the average middle class. I'm hooping, smoking weed, kicking it with girls, goddamn, just cooling it. You know what I'm saying? Gang, of course, was all around gang culture for sure. I never gang bang. You feel me? I'm my own. Still paid, still straight, that's my game, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I never gang bang, but of course, you feel me, my folks all around. And it's the same thing, you know, in each hood, you feel me? Like cousins getting locked up, folks dying, folks making it, folks doing well. It's like a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So like what you feel like was the hardest thing that you had to overcome growing up in your neighborhood? Like the most, I guess, traumatic thing that you experienced growing up?
Really? I wouldn't say. As a young age, it wasn't too traumatic, nothing too much traumatic. Like, nothing too much traumatic. Like I say, versus like maybe losing family member or losing family members to the system. That's probably the most traumatic, you feel me? But it wasn't for the come up. Mostly the crazy shit probably started happening more as I was older.
Do you feel like, because like, you know, like a lot of people feel like to be a successful hip hop artist, you have to have some type of traumatic ass backstory. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody got you know, I had to sell dope, or I had to, you know what I'm saying, everybody got killed. You know, I was the biggest shooter. Like, how do you feel about like that type of indoctrination within hip hop community of everybody feeling like they have to have such a tragic background in order to be successful?
I think it might be the fact that folks associate that with like, cause that give you the hunger.
Got you.
Like me, I got the hunger cause I had to do it myself and
Got you.
still get this shit out the streets myself. You feel me? I took the route that I chose, like to get it out the streets, me and my folks, and which gave me that same hunger, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's that they, you know what I'm saying? Because when you go through some traumatic shit like that, it give you another type of drive, you know what I'm saying? It make you go a little harder than the average next person because they ain't went through nothing, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think probably.
No doubt. So like, hold on 1 second. I want to just do something real quick. Make sure I'm good on that. Okay. So like, then we fast forward, like, so prior to hip hop, prior to getting to rap, what was your passion before rap? So you said you used to hoop and shit like that. So like, was that sports was your avenue prior to?
Yeah, sports was my avenue all the way till I graduated high school. You feel me? I was hooping. Feel me? After shit, that once I graduated, it was like really just cool. And I was rapping even through all that time. But like I went to school for a couple of years. I went to Fort Valley.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit. That ain't go. I got my ass locked up in class.
Damn.
Got kicked out of that motherfucker. But got after that, then when I went back to the city, that's when I started pushing the rap. So before then, I say it was just more like getting money. That's all I was focused on. Getting some paper.
So you said you was locked up, man. Like what transpired that caused you to get locked up?
Just like I say, chasing that paper. Chasing that paper. You feel me? Like that's what ended up getting me locked up. Caught a little case out there when I was at school. So then
got you.
Yeah, for sure.
Got you. So like growing up, it's like hip hop in Atlanta is crazy. So many megastars, so many people who laid the foundation here. Growing up in hip hop, what was you listening to as far as the artists that inspire you?
I came up on the Southern Trap for sure. You feel me? I came up on the Gucci, Jeezy, Boosie, T.I., Future, and schooled about like the time I hit about 9th grade. You feel me? So that like the Southern Trap, that's what really, really influenced me.